Okay, hello everyone, it is me, Evil, back again with Kaiju number 8, chapter 82, yeah. Let's make sure it's the correct chapter first. Yeah, previous one I read, and at the end of it, like this test squad or unit 1 battalion leaders got defeated probably. So that's where we are continuing off of. So these monsters are attacking in multiple places, and all of the captains or commanders and vice commanders we know that are relevant are fighting. And then also Shinomiya is fighting. Ishikawa is still missing, and the others from Unit 3, the recruits. But everyone else is fighting, and they are struggling with these new monsters which have a personality and intelligence, and they are following the number 9's plan. Its plan is still kind of unknown, but it definitely has something to do with number 8. Like it is planning to attack him or steal his power or whatever else, something bad. And it probably wants to defeat the headquarters as well of the... What are they called? The defense force, yeah. The defense force. So let's get into it. This arc is shaping up to be the best one so far in the series, so I hope it goes well now. Alright, enough yapping. He was simply overwhelming. Oh, this is a flashback for Narumi. Ever since the day we first shared space on the battlefield, he has been an entity far beyond my reach. Is this Shinonome? I think it is actually. Yeah, it is. Reports coming in from various areas. Due to our main forces being incapacitated, we are starting to see a gradual rise in damage. So, yeah, they are getting overwhelmed now by the second wave of the Kaiju. They are taking our people out one by one with Kaiju that target their weaknesses. The pool of officers who can fight against an identified class is extremely limited. If even one of our sites is breached, then it might bring everything crumbling down. Yeah, like the plot in the assault on Onigashima in One Piece, like there was this similar thing. Everyone needed to pull through or the enemies would like reinforce each other and it would fall like dominoes, right? This is useless. Its offensive capability and mobility far exceed our own. It is unlike any Kaiju we've fought before. Fighting this thing is a lost cause. Detecting fractures on mandible and C2 vertebrae of platoon leader Tachibana. Oh, wait, that Tachibana is the one with the Kensaku scar, okay. He won't be able to hold out much longer. Platoon leader Shinonome, provide backup. I'm appointing you as a platoon leader. Get out of there, Tachibana. Unleashed combat power, 73%. Oh, she has 70, okay. Pretty high. That's why she was, they were saying that she had the potential to be a commander, right? So she does the burst with the machine gun and actually gets Tachibana out of the Kaiju's hands, but yeah, she's fucked. They definitely need help here. Yeah. So the Kaiju comes at her really fast. Remember, that's this thing's specialty, right? It was running with the cars and everything, so this thing is a especially fast one. So now it hits her, she blocks with the minigun and the minigun actually gets destroyed, so yeah, she's definitely out of the fight now. And yeah, this thing is just to one-shot a officer, right? I wanted to get stronger and become a captain. To make Captain Narumi notice me. Notice me, senpai? Okay, good luck with that. Are you going to die here? Probably not, right? I don't feel like you've got any death flags, right? Yeah, I think you can do it, right? All he was ever interested in was strength. I was always out of his view. Just another officer out of many. One day I'll make him notice me. With that sole purpose in mind, I focused my efforts on bettering myself. Which is why I'm appointing you as platoon leader. Show me the next level of your skills, Shinonome. Which is why I was so happy when he addressed me by my name for the first time. When he finally recognized my skills as a platoon leader of the 1st Divisions. Oh, she tanked that actually. As a part of that man's operation, being put in charge of the front line has been an honor. She grabs the gun off of the ground from, I guess, one of the other soldiers that was taken out. So she's overcharging herself, right? I don't stand a chance, but I'm positive that he does. Is she going to blow herself up? Probably not. Yeah, probably not, right? So she takes out this grenade, jumps to the side. In that case, as platoon leader, so she throws the grenade there. There's only one thing I can do. So she tries to hold it in place and then she can do her burst on it without it being able to dodge everything, right? Now I need to put this lower at this size so you can see everything. Okay, here we go. This isn't going to be enough to kill you anyway, right? If you want, you can. If you want my life, you can take it. You just have to find it. I have to buy every second I can. I need to gain as much intel as possible and pass the baton to Captain Narumi. Whenever you have the mindset of like, I need to make someone else deal with it, like you know you're cooked. Like you're not thinking of winning, you're thinking of how you can lose gracefully. If you think you can't win, like of course you're going to lose. It's something like whenever you have the mindset of you're going into it to just look decent, you're going to end up getting washed, you know? That's just how it goes, right? So she was shooting at it, and she had frozen it, so it just speed blitzed her anyway, got behind her even before she could even shoot. Actually, is she going to die here? I feel like she might. So yeah, this thing is now behind her, hits her down. And bash home. No, I can't. I can't let that thought take a hold of me. I am a platoon leader of the 1st Division. Risking my life to protect the nation is my duty. So I shouldn't let that thought prevail. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, that's not good. You're crying and like passed out. I know that I shouldn't, but I don't want to die. Yeah, I don't want to die either. Someone definitely saved her there. Look at that. I don't need to be rewarded. I just want to get stronger. And prettier. And chase after that man. Oh, this is a love interest actually. And yeah, Kafka saved him. Saved her, I mean. And yeah, he is going to fight this Roadrunner. So this thing is looking down at its fist, and there's nothing there. You know, not even a pile of blood. Looks behind it, or next to it, and there's Kafka, right? Yeah, that's definitely Kafka. Or is this Narumi, maybe? Could be Narumi. We still don't see everything, it could be him. Although I think that hair is wrong for him. Okay. So she's there, like barely conscious. You. Why? Yeah, it's Kafka. Congratulations, Shinonome. You have escaped your death here. Yay. I am sorry, platoon leader Shinonome. I know you assigned me to rear guard duties, but I am disobeying that order. Yep. I mean, it's really important that you saved her because she's like one of the greatest fighters of the defense forces, right? And she is also pretty young, right? So, you know, it's really important that she doesn't die, logically speaking. So it's probably worth it for you to reveal yourself right now to save her. You know, just for the sake of future fights. But yeah, now you're going to be in trouble, I think, Kafka. Because we know that the number 9, it wants you to reveal yourself. Like, when it was talking on top of that building, it was saying like, I wonder why the number 8 hasn't shown up yet. What is he doing? Why isn't he here? So to me that definitely signals that a part of its plan was getting Kafka to reveal himself as a number 8. So that the monster number 9 can use that information and work around it. Okay, my rating for this chapter is actually going to be a 8.5 out of 10. It is nice to see the side characters getting some focus for the first time. You know, Shinonome hasn't been focused before, and I learned her name, so I wanted her to be useful. I'm not going to learn the name of a fodder that never shows up again. That would be kinda sad. Okay, now my mouth feels a lot more fresh, and it's time to check out the comments on the cursed website. People are excited. Yep. The king is back! Godzilla roaring intensifies. I love these comments actually. Oh, his prediction, Kafka will defeat that Kaiju without fully transforming into number 8. And he will use the fighting skills he learned from Hoshina. I can see that happening. Now we know that this number, I don't remember which Kaiju this is, but it was able to defeat 2 of the strongest platoon leaders at the same time. So it might be a bit impossible for Kafka to defeat it without fully transforming, but I think at least if he transforms fully, he's going to fight with that fighting style and completely wash it. About the damn time, Kafka, sheesh. Yeah, I agree honestly. I noticed that he was absent for a few chapters there, and for a few fights in a row, like he was nowhere to be seen, and I really wanted him to do something on his own, right? I think it's really important for his character to do something here. But okay, chapter 83. Oh damn, that's a fucking banger looking thing. That looks like it is not from this manga actually. That looks like it's from something else. Look at that. It looks like it is a holo from Bleach, drawn by Ichiro Oda. I think that's the vibe I'm getting from this drawing. Alright, we are flashbacking to Shinomiya. No matter what happens, don't come help me. Huh? Well, that's random. What the heck's that mean? It means what it means. I'm telling you to not come help me during our battle, even if I am in trouble. Of course I'm grateful you've come to my aid in the past. However, I'm through with being rescued. No matter how powerful the enemy I may face, I will take them down on my own. You need to believe in me. I am not about to be a damsel in distress, goddammit. I'm gonna do my own shit. Just do your own stuff, bro. Rescue other people, not me. I'm a goater. I like that. She's getting the independence, you know. There are often female characters in shonen that don't get to be like this, you know. Sometimes entire shonen that don't have a single female character like this, right? I think it's pretty valuable here. Focus on the enemy in front of you and wipe the floor with them. You know, it just clicked why this feels so familiar, this character. This Kaiju. It looks like Mahoraga. That's what I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking of something else. I feel like I compared it to something else, but this is definitely Mahoraga. Don't, Hibino. We can't afford to lose you here. Fall back. Yeah, but we can't afford to use you either, so... or lose you either, so... You know, you can't be saying that. Sorry. I appreciate the concern, but don't worry. I won't be losing this guy. Something is happening to its face. It's all mine. Oh, full transformation. Okay. Rattle. Oh, and even this one that was dealing with Shinomiya reacted to it. And the one that was fighting Hoshina and the one fighting Narumi. All of them, like, reacted. Daikaitsu detector in the Oizumi area. This reading. It is Kaiju number 8. Did we give him permission to deploy? No, sir. Kafka Hibino. The original plan was to have him preserve his strength until the battle with number 9. But I guess we have no choice but to use him now, given the current situation. I mean, yeah, like, you can't let the key fighters just die and hold this guy back. Like, bro, that's not gonna be a good idea anyway. Because they can make these monsters, they can make more of these. You can't get another platoon leader out of nowhere, you know? Like, there aren't that many of them, right? Especially not someone that talented, right? But I can feel them. The huge kaiju powers in each location. The one at Shofu is the Vice Captain Hosina. Vice Captain Hosina. This one is Captain Narumi and Kikoru. I'm not coming. I believe in you. I think he just snapped her out of the fucking mind control that the monster that he was fighting was doing against her. Kaiju 15. As for me... this one isn't talking, by the way, I just noticed. Maybe this one is a bit of a weaker one. So it readies itself and starts sprinting at him. And speeds up again. And what the actual fuck? Its legs, they just expand. It has a transformation like that. Stomp, 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 stomp. Okay. It is gearing up for a maximum power attack. Fortitude level rising. 9.2? This is bad. Run! Hibino, you have to... Bro, he's 9.8. You underestimating the main fucking goat right now. Don't tell me. Also, this is the strongest monster we have seen so far. Like, or the reading that we have got. Except for Kafka. Because the number 10, it was a 9.0. When it transformed. The number 9, I imagine it was actually a bit stronger than this. But, like the reading we got for it the first time was 8.5. So this is technically the strongest reading we have gotten for a kaiju. That wasn't for Hibino. Kafka Hibino. So this thing runs at him. And yeah. That's kind of what I thought would happen. Because this thing isn't talking. So he stops it with one hand. Okay, and this thing's like... The impact is shattering the veins on its arms, I think. The like blood pressure is so high. As for me, I'll focus on my enemy. And mop the floor with them. So he readies his hand, like clenches his fist. And punches really hard. Why did my hand crack right there? The fuck? Okay. And... yeah, he punches it in the stomach. It doesn't explode, but it is... Yeah, it isn't doing too hot. It is definitely very durable, though. Even its teeth come flying out. He hit it so hard in the stomach that even the teeth took damage. Okay, let's put it down. Oh, and the bridge actually, like, he went through that as well. But, and it was completely split in half. And both of these, they twitch, like from the absolute power of the number 8. So number 8 is on another level after all. We are supposed to join forces to eliminate him. I need to hurry and finish her off so I can... Oh bro, you fucked up. You let her snap out of your fucking thing. It's not gonna work again. You're cooked. Yeah, look at that. She's ready. You know what? I'm gonna give this a rating of 9.25 out of 10. This is really cool. Like, this monster, like, it is the strongest we've seen before. It has this weird, like, charging up attack. Like, it starts sprinting and it can come at you, like, super fast. Like a freight train or something. Like, it probably doesn't have the ability to turn very fast, but if you just stand still, it has potentially, like, very strong attacks. And yeah, now we know that all of these kaiju, they are supposed to team up together to take out number 8. Oh, there isn't an official thread on that subreddit, so I need to go here. Once again, insane numbers are being shown, a whopping 9.2. I don't know what that means, but it means something. Or maybe it doesn't, since 9.2 was dealt with in one punch. It isn't a hard system, it's like the fortitude, the durability of the monster. It is called fortitude instead of power level for a reason, you know? Number 8 fans go brrr. Alright, the manga Reddit, they are a bunch of haters, bro. Shut the fuck up, I was good. And of course, Shinomiya, she was awakened by Kafka's words. And besides, I imagine the next chapter he's actually going to use the martial arts he learned there. Anyway, yeah, chapter 84 now. Kikaru, I'm not coming. I believe in you. Why you? And she sliced the neural link and then sliced this thing in half too, or at least a little bit. How are you able to move? I mean, she broke your fucking hypnosis thing. What's going on here? My mind hack is not working. No, it is working. Then how is she? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I miss you, Daddy. Mommy. Mommy, I really did join the defense force. I even ranked number 1. Isn't that great? Daddy, I wanted to take down a whole bunch of kaiju like Mommy and bring a smile to back to your face. I'm sorry both of you. I'm sorry, I wasn't good enough. Yes, that's right, little Kikoru. Your Mommy and Daddy aren't around to praise you anymore. There's no point in trying any longer to... No, that's what I thought. But I was wrong. What is he looking at? Bro is inspired by this random middle-aged dude. Thanks. Hippie. Not just him. Reno, Iharu, Aoi, Haruichi. For everyone in the 3rd division, I want to be a teammate they can be proud of. Yeah, I mean, of course. Like, she just wants to be useful and successful. Like, it doesn't need to be to, like, specifically please her absent father and dead mom. Like, of course she's not going to be only motivated by them anymore. Like, she's 17 or 18 or 19 or something. And she's, you know, she's basically an adult. For Master Moron, platoon leader Shinonome, and everyone in the 3rd division, in the 1st division, I want to be a pupil they can be proud of. I guess it's, I don't know where that, I guess it's kinda like static or something, because of the neurons being destroyed. What is this? Daddy, Mommy, since joining the defense force, I've met so many people I want to be recognized by. I'm sad that I can't see you two, but I'm pressing on. Japanese Defense Force officer Kikoru Shinomiya. I have a feeling that this kaiju is going to be washed right about now. Yep. Now, commencing neutralization of kaiju number 15. And of course the number 15 is like linked with her mind, so it is like still seeing the like childhood form of her instead of the adult version. Squadron style axe technique number 2. And this kaiju, it blocks. It wasn't enough though. Like, it blocked with its arm, but yeah, the arm, it's completely gone. It completely like vaporized. A water skimmer. Screw you, screw you, screw you, screw you. I will kill you. And then Daddy will recognize me. So be a good girl and embrace death. Wait. the monster version of her also has daddy issues. With the same father, technically. Bro. It was manipulating Shinomiya so well because of the fact that it has the same daddy issues. Bro. So be a good girl and embrace death. So it uses its strongest blast, and Shinomiya tanked it, or probably dodged it, to be honest. Dodged it. Hard to pronounce for me, I'm sorry. So now it is like shocked. Shinomiya, like, she takes a step, and thank you, number 15, for exploiting my weakness. Yeah, like number 15, you're cooked. I was thinking you were going to survive for the next arc, but yeah. Now I'm thinking you have a 0% chance of being alive right now. Squadron style X technique number 6. Thanks to that, I've gotten stronger. Daruma dropper, 10 hit. So, like her number 6 technique is a 10-piece combo that you can do on the enemies. Turn them into a bunch of nuggets. Yeah. So Shinomiya was able to defeat her enemy now. That leaves a few of them left. Number 15, I think it was a little bit disappointing. But I think it's interesting that it was also motivated by wanting to get Daddy to recognize it. So, what's up with that? Bro, you wanted to create like a perfect fighter against Shinomiya. And then you like literally created Shinomiya with the ability to tap into her opponent's like childhood trauma without the axe. Yeah. This Kaiju, it wasn't very impressive in the end. I thought it would be stronger than this. Because when it was introduced, it was really fucking scary. With those fucking brains on its side and everything, but yeah, then it's just an emo version of her, you know. Alright, let's see what the people thought of the chapter. I think this one was honestly pretty good. Before I go into reading, I think I'm gonna give it 8.25 out of 10. Oh, the original thread was probably deleted. Yeah, that's a shame. Anyone realize we've been in the same arc since chapter 68? Bro, was this? Yeah, this comment was left on chapter 84 probably, or around that time. Bro, the same arc has been there for 20 chapters, that's nothing. And classic. 15 had fucking daddy issues too as well, LMAO. Yeah, I thought that was fucking hilarious. Thank God, it looks like that slog of a fight is finally over with. Bro, what do you mean finally over with? It took like 4 chapters, it wasn't even that long. It is again, literally just because of the bi-weekly release, right? I think that's the only problem there. Oh, it's still alive. Or it's doing like a final attack. I crushed their core. They should be finished. And nope. They are not finished. Oh, I messed up. Good thing I didn't end the recording this time. Wait. Let's go like this, yeah. I'm gonna put some lipstick on. Or I don't remember what this is called again, but you know. By the way, I read some kinda like thing like no one has ever looked manly while putting on the lip care thing, whatever it's called. And now my lips are super shiny. By the way, the reason for that they are dry right now is because outside it is minus 28. Minus 28. The fuck you mean with that? I went outside just to go to the store. Man, my lips did not like it. Alright. Next chapter here. We are on chapter 85, yeah? Daddy. Another psychogenic attack? I got my core destroyed. No. I can't regenerate. Daddy. Daddy. This is number 15's thoughts. Oh yeah, because they got a psychological connection. I wonder if some of the monsters are really not that evil. I think that is something that is going to happen in this manga. Like we are going to come across another kaiju with intelligence that actually chooses to just be its own thing and just relax. Hey daddy, do you love me? Love you, huh? I made you to kill Kikoru Shinomiya. So if you become stronger than her, then I'll love you. Ah. It even has the same trauma as Kikoru. Like her father not accepting of her even if she doesn't live to a very high expectation. It has the same trauma. Bro, this Kaiju. It's fucked up. I've reproduced Kikoru Shinomiya's combat power based off Isao's memories. Try killing that thing first. Ha 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 ha. Daddy, I killed it. I would never lose to that weakling. Do you love me? I've given you a special psychogenic attack function. If you can master it, then I'll love you. Okay. Then it mastered it. I did it. I can go and kill a little Kikoru whenever you like. So, tell me, do you... this again. Like I told you before, I made you to kill Kikoru Shinomiya. Whether I can love you depends on that. If you can kill her, then I am sure I can love you. The difference between Kikoru's dad and this thing is that this thing is just manipulating number 15 to motivate it to accomplish its one goal. Instead of Kikoru, whose father actually really wanted her to be successful. Obviously, Kaiju number 9. It is fucking evil, bro. It is not gonna give a shit, bro. It's like trying to get Frieza to care about you. Again with the Frieza comparison, goddammit. I really like Frieza. Even though he's not an interesting of a character. I just like him. You know? It's fine, it will be fine. If I kill a little Kikoru, then this time I'm positive that Daddy will finally acknowledge me. Oh, it is still able to talk with its head destroyed. Or I mean its core destroyed for a little bit. Oh, and Kikoru is of course crying because it has the same backstory as her basically. You know, little Kikoru, patching into you made me realize something. Your daddy was hard on you because he loved you. But my daddy is different. To him, I'm nothing more than a pawn. Hey daddy, I'm about to die. And despite that, even as I lie here, you refuse to look my way. And now it turned into the brain thing. You took the lives of so many people. I could never feel affection for you. But I'll make sure to punch number 9 in the face on your behalf. What about the fact that he killed your dad? Wouldn't that be the bigger motivation here? But I guess Kikoru, she literally saw the evil god version of her. So, yeah. I think there was a chance if Kikoru didn't kill number 15, I think there was actually a chance of managing to recruit it. That thing probably wasn't that evil. You could probably convince it to just be chill. I want them to try and do that with one of these things. Number 15's vitals are gone. Officer Shinomiya has eliminated number 15. Hurrah! Oh, by the way, finally they stopped translating Kaiju. Kaiju number 15 was eliminated by Kikoru Shinomiya. Yeah! Yatta! And this is the unit 2 leader, right? And this is the black-haired girl from unit 3. Well done, Shinomiya. Number 9 clearly did its research before taking action against us. You did a fine job defying its expectations. Report from Sumida. Number 11's onslaught is continuing, and damage is spreading. So this is the whale Kaiju. Narumi is dodging it and he's actually bleeding because this is a bad matchup for him. It is your turn now. Show me, your disciple, those skills of yours, Master Moron. And now because she encouraged him, he's going to also get more motivated to win. Although I imagine he was going to win anyway in this situation. So The water blast hits the building and he dodges it. Captain. No, ha. Well, okay, I need to zoom out because this looks pretty fucking cool. Well, you sir told me. Allow me to grant your fish. I'll show you that we are leagues apart, my dumb disciple. It is time I go into full battle mode with my hair up. Yeah. Today I took a shower before recording, so my hair is down right now, unfortunately. But such is life. I think Narumi is going to boss this fucking whale thing pretty fast. At least that's what I think. Also, Zenobia was strong enough to defeat a Fortitude 9.0 Kaiju. That's not bad at all. By the way, you know what happened here with Zenobia when it was talking with number 15? She's like me for real. That is basically what she thought. She's like me for real. Actually, I'm gonna see what they thought. If there's only the manga discussion, I'm gonna just skim through it. Okay, here we go, nice. It is really refreshing to see a female supporting character win her struggle against a deadly threat without any help. Yeah, exactly. She's a main character though, bro. She's not a supporting character, she's one of the 3 main cast. Number 1 is obviously Kafka. Number 2 is Shinomiya. Number 3 is Ishikawa. Reno Ishikawa. I think those are the 3 most important characters in this story. So yeah, it's not like they said it, but it's of course very important for a female character to win. Alright, they liked that chapter. I think it's pretty cool. So next up Narumi is going to fight, I think. Let's get into it. And I swear, today my mouth is like super watery for no fucking reason. Let me actually see, is there a way to make your mouth less watery? Okay, so I need to drink water, maybe. Number 9's color scheme here. Shinonome's color scheme. She's got this, is this turquoise? Lime green maybe? Hair. This frilled monster thing. Like a basilisk or something. You know what? This drawing over here is actually really cool. Like, this is a very realistic looking city. Actually, I think this is a city with a filter on it, isn't it? If the artist drew this, then I'm very impressed, honestly. Because this looks really good. Really good. Then here we have Mina and Narumi. Let's go to the next chapter. I'm gonna have some water right now. Okay, here we go. Let's get into chapter 86. Show me your skills. I don't need an incompetent officer who's nothing but talk. In the end, no matter how much I tried. Yeah, Isao was beating your ass, right? Not once was I ever able to wow that geezer. Oh yeah, this is his flashback from when he joined, when he was very young, in the defense force. We learned that he was like one of the greatest prodigies, right? So his mentality was very similar to Shinomiya, because she also felt like she just wasn't good enough for the force, even though she's like the greatest prodigy ever, you know, and is having the greatest development of any fighter ever, you know. Chapter 86, now by Naoya Matsumoto. So back to the current time. Narumi is running next to the building with the water jets coming from the Kaiju. 15 minutes have passed since full release. Shink's stress is at level 3. He's on the verge of overheating. If Captain Narumi could at least get the Kaiju in range. So he's been fighting for 15 minutes and he's almost overheated. But interesting that it took him 15 minutes to get overheated, because many of them got overheated a lot faster, so it also has something to do with your stamina, right? If Captain Narumi could at least get the kaiju in range, yeah, then he could use his ability to read it, but the fact that it is a long-range fighter is a bit of a problem. So it blows the water at him and he dodges it and speed breaches it a little bit. He got in close. And then he's reading it. Oh, it has a different kind of brain compared to the other ones. Yeah, this is not a normal brain, right? This is definitely like something weird going on with its brain. RT-001. And again, like this thing, like it jumps away from him and blasts him with water. I know that one. Number 1 was called the Future Sight Kaiju. But the truth is, it is pseudo-foresight. You simply read the electrical signals your target's body emits and use that information to predict their movements. You can't predict their movements, however. You can't predict the movements, however, of an inorganic threat that homes in on you automatically. You know, like the water jets that this thing uses as its attacks. So he sees them coming and he blasts them away. He's fending it off. You're darn straight he is. We are talking about Captain Narumi after all. His close quarters combat abilities on par with Vice Captain Hosina's, at the top of the whole defense force. Squadron style gun sword technique number 1. I know that one too. Eruption slash. Oh, it blocked it with the water everywhere around it, without having to use its own muscles for it, so he couldn't predict it. By the way, this thing has very similar eyes to the number 9. Eruption slash. Dum 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 dum. It blocked it, so the water acts as an automatic shield. So now this thing goes in and like attacks him with its fucking hand actually. Number 2, slash salvo. And I know that attack too, so he again blocks it with the water. So this kaiju, also it is talking by the way, I should note that. But it has specifically his, like Captain Narumi's, moves downloaded, you know, on lock. So it does this kind of swirly water attack, water bullets or something like that, and blasts Narumi with them. He blocks it with his very large weapon actually. Number 1, eruption slash. Number 2, slash salvo. Number 3, thunderfire. Number 4, flame shower. Number 5, sky turner. Number 6, seven branched sword. I know all of them, after all. I was given Isao Shinomiya's memories. So this thing, it has the memories of his former sparring partner. So it knows his movements. So he's gonna need to make a new move to make it unpredictable for this monster, so that he can defeat it. And I don't think that is going to be too hard for him, right? Blam, so it attacks him with the double twister, with both of the fists at the same time. Very, I've heard that martial artists sometimes use this attack, because it is kind of like cheating. Like you make your opponent focus on your one hand, and then you can attack them like below their guard with the other. So it actually takes them off guard. And he gets bursted through the building and like crashes into another one, like coughing up blood. Weapon number 1, right torso heavily damaged. Initiating bypass from circuit 2 to 4. Hairline fractures in 8th and 9th ribs on the left side. Diverting 2% of the suit's constructed muscle to control bleeding. This is a letdown, Ken Narumi. There are words in my memories that I will deliver in place of your master. Oh, they are again using the psychological warfare against him. That did not work out against Shinomiya, it is not going to work out now either, bro. You are not using the right strategy here. The shonen main characters, they always overcome these kind of like emotional attacks, you know. This isn't how you want to go about it, you know. I don't need an incompetent officer. Die here. The odds are too stacked against him. The Kaiju's not just countering number one's abilities. It even has the memories of Isao, the one person who knows Narumi better than anyone. There's nothing he can do against. Come on now, bro. You know he has something he can do against it. He's like the second greatest prodigy ever. Something hits it. This thing. Oh yeah, it got hit in the arm here. I got hit? No, it just grazed me. It was a fluke. No need to give me that look, Mr. Isao. He sees the fucking monster as Isao because of the memories. Yeah, I knew it. I knew this would happen. So this one, the shark monster, it is like... it is being compared to Isao. Like he senses the similarity because of the memories. And Narumi says, I'm finally ready to wow the hell out of you. Nani? Omaeva moves Hinderu. And it got blitzed. Yeah, that's right. The arm fallen off. The water jets blown away. Look surprised. Eyes determined. Chapter 86 end. To be continued. I think I'm gonna give this a rating of... let me see. So we learned that this Kaiju, I don't remember its number, but it has the memories of Isao. And because of that it can counter Narumi really well, because it knows his attacks. Because Isao used to be his sparring partner when he was younger. The only problem with that is that Isao, like he didn't see everything in the future too. Like Narumi can now grow and learn a new attack and you're going to be defenseless against it. Or not defenseless, but you're not going to predict it. Also, looks like you are slower. When you are actually fighting at close range, Narumi can kinda like destroy you. So that's not good. Let's see what other people thought of it. Did he just unlock Mangekyo Sharingan? I actually didn't notice that it changed a bit. He definitely did unlock it, lol. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is different compared to his eye before. Bro. And I see his eye from earlier too. Now, is that different or the same? Yeah, it is different. Before it was an axe, now it has these diamond shapes in it as well. Or I guess it's spade shaped. I have no need for incompetence. Panel was hard. Yeah, I agree. That was a really good panel right there. Ooh, I'm not gonna zoom out. Look at that. Damn! Those eyes though. Those gold green eyes. I can sense danger within those eyes. There is something to fear within them. Okay. So of course this thing, it immediately regenerated, or actually it is attacking with the other arm. It isn't actually fast enough to regenerate it, like, immediately. So it has worse regeneration than number 10, I think. Or number 9. Or number 15. He hit me again! Don't give up, Orca monster. You can fight. I need you to not die in this fight, bro. I want you to come back again. Come on now. Also, why don't you have eyes? What's up with that? This thing. The eyes all over his body changed color. This occurrence wasn't in Isao Shinomiya's memory. Okay, bro. Like you weren't expecting this guy to level up? Bam! So he shot it on the shoulder and... okay, it immediately regenerated, because that's something it does, but it lost control of the water. around it. Oh wait, it was doing an attack. It lost control and then it started doing an attack with the water that fell down. I can see it. You bait with a frontal attack to immobilize the legs. And then he jumps over the water. Yeah, he's got Sharingan. Mangekyo Sharingan. And then this thing looks shocked. I can see that too. 5 water orbs defend while the main body prepares to attack from behind them. So it defends with 5 water pieces and then it gets ready to attack with the physical force. And Narumi slashes it in 2 places again. Gerrek. No, it does have eyes. They are just on the side. Right here. Yeah, it is the orca monster, because remember, orcas also have kinda small eyes. They are kinda hard to notice. Next, as soon as you turn around, you'll launch an immobilizing water attack. What is this? I don't need an incompetent officer. That was the first time I suffered a profound defeat. I punched, I kicked, I slashed, I shot. I couldn't stand up to him at all. I don't need incompetent officers in the 1st division. I wanted to bring you to tears. I produced results. I produced result after result after result, and then even more results. I was even picked to be the weapon number 1 compatible user. And not once were you the slight bit impressed. As time rolled on, you grew older and stepped back. 7th Captain, 1st Division, Gen Narumi. And then you were gone. Yeah, so Narumi really wanted to be... Oh, by the way, he's looking so much like Gojo. I'm starting to see it so much here. Gojo with a different art style. He even has the special eyes. Yeah. So he evolved to see attacks a little bit more clearly with his new eyes. All around his body too, they aren't just in his physical eyes, right? Also, he's bleeding. It is because he's overheated, right? And yeah, interesting that Isao also didn't acknowledge Narumi, because Narumi, like, by the time we meet him in the 1st season, he was probably stronger than Isao. He was stronger, I would say. But he still didn't get, like, accepted by Isao. So his expectations were really high. So I think that is just the way that Isao was able to motivate people to get stronger. Like, if you had someone who was really driven, you didn't acknowledge them so that they would push themselves even harder to get accepted. So kinda based actually, like his training method. Although it is a little bit abusive. And then you were gone. Screw you! You're not gonna quit while you're ahead. And Narumi is going full power here. Or beyond full power. Identified Kaiju weapon number 1 is showing abnormal output levels. Physical and mental strain levels are skyrocketing. What is going on? No clue, sir. We've never seen anything like this with number weapons. What is this? The strain on his cerebral nerves is especially abnormal. If this continues, the captain's brain will barely last another minute. He's going 200 IQ mode. He can read the battlefield easily now. Yeah, he can definitely do that. That's his power now. Yeah. This is like his ultimate power. And I imagine they mentioned they have never seen a numbers weapon doing something like this before. I think he just went to 100%, didn't he? We know that he was at 98% before with his number weapon. I think this is 100%. He unlocked full power. But it does have like very heavy consequences when he uses that attack too, yeah. What is going on? I can't dodge him. I can't defend against him. I can't catch sight of him. He's not just predicting my main body's actions, he's also predicting every movement of mine via the water, both defensive and offensive. That can't be. Number one's ability is supposed to be pseudo-foresight, reading the electrical signals on one's body. Yeah, when it was a number one. Yeah, now he can read everything, yeah. In addition to electrical signals, I can perceive the movement of electrons, fluctuations in temperature, the terrain, and every detail of location by way of the ice throughout my body. Using that information, I can predict what will happen via mental vision. It is quite literally the power to see the future. Okay. Alright, buddy, you've been outscaled. Narumi just became more broken. When I make the power scaling video, he's probably gonna be like top 2, top 3 at this point in the story. Honestly, top 2, I think. He should be stronger than the Kaiju number 9 based on what we saw of it before. But of course, the Kaiju number 9 has also powered up, I imagine. It is quite literally the power to see the future. Yeah, he has observation haki now. This particular ability didn't manifest when number 1 was still a Kaiju. It is a power that I developed on my own, and here we see the number 1, the way that it looked when it was a Kaiju. And this is the first time we have seen someone evolve the abilities of a Kaiju even further. So yeah, Narumi is the 3rd greatest prodigy to ever prodigy. Number 1, Ishikawa, because he's supposedly even more talented than Shinomiya. Number 2, Shinomiya. Number 3, Narumi. All 3 of them, they are gonna be leaving the rest of the cast behind in the dust, I imagine. They are gonna get to be, yeah, ridiculous. That's basically what I think. Oh, I meant to put that at 100. Here we go. And yeah, I'm starting to think that this well-looking bastard, he's done for. I think he's cooked. Enough of your games. That is not in Isao Shinomiya's memories. Bro, you're pathetic, actually. Like, no, it can't be. I can't improve myself, so I think you are also stuck in the past. Of course it is not. This is meant to be. This is my ace in the hole designed to wow the hell out of you. Did he have this skill before, actually? Not good. I need my next barricade. So it puts the shield up. I can already see. Your sliced up carcass. Squadron style gunsword technique number 6. 7-branched sword. So yeah, he does these vertical slashes and these vertical. What's the other one? Horizontal, there we go. I can't believe I forgot that. Horizontal and vertical slashes. Consecutive normal punches. I messed that up. It's hard to pronounce it. Consecutive normal punches. There we go. There we go. So this thing is definitely now defeated. I think he sliced up its core as well. Because they always have their core somewhere around the middle line, so. And even if its core wasn't damaged, he has now outscaled it. Using this like special ability he has, I think he can easily watch this thing. Although I'm a little bit sad because I really like the design of this whale monster. Like when it was first introduced, it looked kinda scary. I'm gonna read one more chapter and then I'm gonna call it a day. And actually, I'm gonna check out the reviews for that one too. I think my rating for it, I think it is a 7.5 out of 10 for that one. It is a little bit of a letdown how easily the Kaiju was defeated. I wanted him to suffer a little bit more. Or struggle, I guess. But don't get it twisted, that was interesting. Narumi literally used observation haki at its peak, and it was fucking amazing. Fucking awesome. And the panel of him sitting on Kaiju number 1 was so good. 10 out of 10 for this chapter. Yeah, I think the art was really good, but I think my problem with it is that he didn't really struggle with it, and this thing, this monster, I mean, I could analyze it a little bit. The number 15, it had actual daddy issues, and this thing, it thought that Narumi would never improve. Narumi felt like he could never impress Isao, but that was when he was alive, and he has grown since then. He has become a better person, a stronger fighter, and with his newfound skills he can actually handle this situation. Okay, I'm gonna raise the review to 8 out of 10. But you know, like, I just think there was more potential for this water monster. I think it could have been more interesting. Okay, Kaiju number 1 is the most cool looking Kaiju I've ever seen, even outside of this series. And yeah, Mangekyo Sharingan, totally. Mangekyo Sharingan mixed with observation haki. And yeah, this thing. You know what, I'm gonna raise the review to 8.5 out of 10. I think this is really cool. So next chapter, chapter 88. Another flashback to Isao. Okay, I accidentally ended my recording there, so I missed a few pages, but thankfully I was on top of my game and I noticed immediately, so yeah, let's continue. Chapter 88. He may be a leader, but who is he behind closed doors? How unusual. For someone who's such a stickler for the rules, you sir are training late. You're getting worried. Narumi is about to overtake you. And that bothers you, does it not? Playing detective won't make you any friends, Itami. So I think Itami is the current general of the defense forces, right? Heh. Ken Narumi. He's been kicked out of his platoon 8 times for tardiness, absence, rule violations and disorderly conduct. He's a punk, one step away from being discharged, but seeing you like this, I would say he's a real deal. I'm sure he will become the backbone of the first unit, but he still lacks the experience of both victory and defeat. I must continue to stand as a wall. I can't be seen in an unsightly state. Not until that idiot becomes the real deal. So he believed that Narumi would be basically his successor. And also, like, he's a dysfunctional dude, but you can't really deny that he's like ridiculously strong. He's like one of the greatest prodigies for a reason. So unfortunate that he's not like that good of a commander, but does it matter when he can handle the entire monster by himself? He doesn't even need the platoon. Actually, come to think of it, it is a little bit silly that there's even a platoon, because the side characters, the only thing they can do is like freeze people, right? Like, they aren't really important in the fight. And most of the time when the commanders are fighting, they make the zone of like 500 meters, like you need to stay away or you're gonna get hurt, you know? So, I don't know why they even have these commanders leading these large squads when you could have just like a few elite fighters in a squad instead, and it would probably be more efficient. Because you wouldn't need to worry about the weaklings getting killed there. You could have separate units for them, the weakling units, so that you can have the backup somewhere, you know, and the evacuation force and everything. Alright. Are you seeing this, Isao? The seed you sowed has indeed sprouted. He's finally on his way to becoming the real deal. And yeah, there goes that monster. Bye bye. I really wanted you to be more important. How's that, you old geezer? Have you finally said a tear or two? And of course, the image of him in his mind just smiles a little bit. Ah, damn it. So now 2 of the fights are finished. There's only the Kaiju that was fighting against Kafka, that I think is still alive. And then the Kaiju that was fighting against Hosina. And then the Kaiju that was fighting against Mina. Those 3 are still left. I think we are gonna see that next up. I can't I can't even imagine what you would look like when crying. He's like, bro, this dude was so emotionless, I can't even imagine that dude crying. Like, I don't know if it's even possible. Like, is it possible? Alright. I think we are gonna be seeing the Kaiju number 12 fighting now, based on this cross here. Yeah, I think it was number 12. Meanwhile, over at Sofu Airport. Slash. Yeah, they're having their own slash battle. Zzzt. So, Hosina is losing the blade class a little bit, but not badly. So, Clang, he gets a little cut on his cheek, and the suit is overheating a little bit. And then he gets slashed back, but he jumped away, so he didn't take any bad damage. Second form, Cross Strike. So both of them use a similar attack against each other. Clang. And he actually got cut a little bit there again. I've never seen anything like this. Vice Commander Hosina is being overwhelmed by a small monster. Such power, speed and compatibilities. It outclasses number 10 in all aspects. And ain't no mistaking, this thing... I'm just a prototype. Yeah, that is the more completed version. This thing is... Crash. So he blocks it on his back. And his sword got cut, but he was able to also stay up thanks to the tail. Like he was able to hold his own thanks to it. The final version. Better in all regards. The perfect form has appeared. Perfect form. You know what, by the way? I think it looks really cool. The number 10, I already thought it was really cool looking, but the number 12, I think it is even cooler. The double slit on the eye, and the fact that it moves sideways like this and stays in vision, I think that's a really good design. Like, that is very unique. Imagine the eye spot going like this and then like this, you know? Yeah. And that's fucking epic, actually. So in this chapter we learn that Isao was grooming Narumi to be his successor. And they are of course very proud of him. This Kaiju is now officially defeated. The number 12 is a strict upgrade over number 10. But I don't know if this thing can transform as well. Like, I don't know if it can actually do that part. Also, it looks like it cannot harden itself, so it has a slightly different fighting style, but it is just a better version, right? It has weapons, it's more durable, it is faster, stronger. I don't know about smarter, but it also has 2 slits on the eye instead of 1. And yeah. I'm excited to see this fight. Hosina and number 10, they are my favorite characters right now, so I really want to see them winning particularly. And alright, thanks for watching my reaction. Wait, I need to check out other people's thoughts, I almost forgot. Superhero landing? Where's the superhero landing? Oh, I think it was when it was introduced, yeah. Man, look at this thing. Yeah. I think this is the best design so far in the story. Man, this thing. Hosina is still using Windows number 98. Yeah, he hasn't uploaded or upgraded the... Yeah, you mean Hosina. This commenter is using the wrong name. Hosina is still using Windows 98. This is Windows 7 you're fighting against. You're cooked. Alright. That was a really good chapter. I'm gonna give that one a 9 out of 10. But of course, remember, these are subjective reviews because this is my favorite characters fighting, so I like it more than the other fights. I always pick like these favorite characters in shows and I always root for them. And it is always the Levi type. Stoic, side character, almost main character. There's Choso from JJK. There is Law from One Piece. There's Byakuya from Bleach. And Ulquiorra. They have a similar vibe, right? Yeah, that kind of characters, I always like them. What is your favorite type of character? Tell me in the comments. And thanks for watching. I hope my delivery wasn't too bad this time. I feel like my voice was not in the game at the start. So I'm sorry about that, but I will do better next time. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.